Hey guys, I'm Shane. I'm back here with Vikings, the final episodes. This is one of my favorite shows ever. Been watching it for years. I have some reactions on the old channel that I'm on. And I decided that for this channel, even though they're not all on here, you can always go back and check those out of Blind Wave. But you can also check out my reaction to Season 6 Part B right now. Okay, so I think one of the first things that we should do is talk about last season. Just try to summarize a little bit what's going on. So we've had basically, the season was kind of building up to have the Rus, like the Russian, like the Rus Vikings versus the Scandinavian Vikings. Okay, and Bjorn convinces King Harald to unite and start and go to war. Ivar and King Oleg, they're teaming up. They're traveling over to Norway to beat down Bjorn and all our heroes and take over Kattegat and basically, I think metaphorically and literally end the reign of the Vikings, which I feel like, that's kind of coming to an end. And what's interesting is when King Harald summoned all the other Viking kings, no one came to actually support him in battle, which kind of makes, I don't know, his crown, his kingsmanship kind of empty. Even though he won the election through, if you guys remember, a lot of what I thought and what the guys I was with thought. I mean, that's politics, but it was just some shady shit. He made a lot of promises to people that I don't think he really intended on keeping. Because he was king and he always wanted to be king. He believed he was destined to be king and he wanted to do anything he could to get to that position. And now, it led to this. And as we know, in that episode, we saw him seemingly get killed. He got stabbed. He got, so I don't know if he's dead. I feel like he's dead. We also saw Bjorn receive a fatal injury by Ivar. He got stabbed. We also had that conversation on the beach between them, which I felt like that was like, that was like their consciousness fighting against each other. It's like the will of Ivar and the will of Bjorn. And the reason why Bjorn did so much to try to beat Ivar. He united all the Vikings. Like, Bjorn is the king, man. But Ivar, I believe he scaled those cliffs. So they basically got the Rus to scale that mountain, and Bjorn didn't really account for that. So yeah, the Scandinavian Vikings really, took a heavy loss. So that's So they took a heavy loss. Bjorn and Harald have been seemingly fatally injured. I have been seeing some things on Instagram and stuff like that. I don't believe Bjorn is just going to be dead. And I did see a trailer I didn't react to, and it leads me to believe that Bjorn is going to be alive a little bit longer. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that Bjorn has had to go through this past season. Okay, so Bjorn, since Ragnar died, Bjorn has had really a hard time. Okay, so as you know, he lost the election for King of Norway. Okay, he lost his son because of, he had mercy on Whitehair, and Whitehair came back, killed his son, like a punk. And then Lagertha got killed by Hvitserk. It was kind of an accident, but Hvitserk killed her, and then he let Hvitserk go. He had mercy on him, which I think was the right thing to do. I hope he does end up regretting it, and which, obviously, because Hvitserk is teamed up with Ivar. Him and his wife Gunhild, they had a unborn child pass away as well. So, yeah, he's experienced heavy loss. And between Ivar and Oleg, which is kind of the other storyline, they're kind of plotting against each other. They're just using each other. Ivar found his Oleg's older brother. I can't remember his name right now. And he had that fucking disgusting, big-ass piercing that was basically made to entrap him. He freed him, let him go. Okay? And then that guy's son, which is Oleg's nephew, his name is Igor. He is trying to cultivate a relationship with him, and I don't think he's trying to get him to maybe turn on Oleg, but he's trying to basically empower the kid and be almost like a father to him. To me, it seems like he's trying to make sure that this kid can't be used like a puppet king or something like that. Okay, we have Katya, who he's basically in love with, even though he doesn't really know her, and he believes that Like, I think he believes that she is like the resurrected, like, spirit. Like, he's like his old wife who he killed, Frades. That she is Frades incarnate. Okay, so he believes that the spirit of Frades has been reincarnated into Katya. But what's interesting is Svitserk didn't agree at all that they looked alike. So it just leads us to believe, the audience, that what we are seeing from Ivar's point of view is just in his head. Okay, and like everyone has their own motivations. Like right now they seem to be cool, but she might be using him. Okay, and where the heck is Floki? Like, is he dead? I thought he'd make an appearance by now. He hasn't. I have no idea if he's coming back at all. I do know from the previews that looks like we're going to the New World, which is awesome. You know, I just love the idea. One of the coolest things in Vikings is when we have guys like Ragnar, and, you know, Bjorn when he went to the Middle East, like, go to new places and, like, see new cultures. And, I mean, Ragnar was just an explorer. He became king, but his heart was he wanted to be an explorer, and then he wanted to make sure his people were taken care of. You know what I mean? He didn't care so much to be king. It was just a means to an end for him. Ube and Torve, they went off to explore new lands, okay? And they went with Flatnose, okay? So it looks like they might be going to hopefully North America, and they're kind of being led by this other Viking named Athelstan, who is secretly or was a Christian, okay? And he killed somebody. I can't remember who. And I know he admitted that part to them. But yeah, so that's where we are now. I love this show so much. So I hope you guys are excited to go on this journey with me. I'll do my best. It's just me on solo. Jamie hasn't seen any of these, so maybe a rewatch with him. I don't know. And Zach hasn't seen any more past when Ragnar passed away. Not because he didn't find this show interesting anymore, but just because the kind of life got in the way. So right now, these episodes are out. I don't want to wait for Zach to catch up. I want to get these to you now. I say let's go ahead and end this summary of the previous season 6 part A, and go ahead and let's start. I'm going to be watching this on Amazon Prime, and all jumped out at once. My goal is to get maybe 2 episodes out a week. Okay, so I hope that is sufficient. Most people are probably going to either do 1 a week, or they're going to be dropping all of them as quickly as they can. Right now, the schedule, I think, in terms of sustainability, 2 a week will be good for us. So I hope you guys stick around until the end. Okay? A lot of you guys come here from some of the previous stuff I've done before. Make sure you check out our daily reactions. Make a comment on my man bun. Make fun of me if you want. I don't care. And yeah, guys, let's go ahead and start. Okay? Now.
But I don't usually mean it. But there, Mituba, the son of Ragnar Lothbrok.
That's the Athelstan guy, right there. He's from Dexter.
And I saw Golden Land. To the Golden Land.
The Golden Land, which, what is that, Newfoundland maybe? I guess it's the Americas. I'm pretty sure they go to Newfoundland. Oh man, it feels so good to hear this song again. Fuck. Such a cool opening. And of course, Ragnar. I'm so glad. Oh man, Ivar with the arrows. So there's Ube in a longboat, and he is at death's door. So they just got their asses kicked. There's Whitney from Smallville. Man, what a terrific show with a great run. I thought after Ragnar died, it would just really dip in quality. And although Ragnar for me was the high point.
Here's to victory, my friends!
Fuck. Cocksucker.
The Battle of Norway is not over yet.
It's not possible to kill Bjorn.
I love that, dude. Vitserk, you were right,
I
dude.
saw him getting carried off the battlefield with my own eyes.
Oh no, is this Harald? Is he in chains again?
We got on famously, Vitserk, son of Ragnar.
I'm just son of Mark. It doesn't mean anything, you know? I love my dad, but it's Mark.
I'm Ragnar's son.
What about you?
Oh, I'm not in a rush.
King Olaf, not in a rush to die. It's gotta be demoralizing for all these people. It's just weird how much Kattegat has grown. Felt like it was, I don't know, maybe it's always, I mean, it was fortified later on, but...
And may the gods guide us to the Golden Land.
Ube's my favorite son. I know, I imagine Ivar might be a lot of people's favorite, but Ube, man. Dude, he's got a... think of how many times they rehearse him doing that. They just...
The good...
Maybe Ivar teams up with them.
I might have made a different decision.
But then you don't have the power.
Look at his veins sticking out, bro.
Believes in me. Though he may die, he shall live. I am the resurrection and the life.
Oh shit! Christ is here!
I shall walk beside you. Always. Always.
I'm a Christian. Well, not a very good one. But it's just interesting, like...
Your name alone is worth 100 warriors. No, 1,000 warriors.
Ah! Love that shit, dude.
Please.
I love the reverence they have for him, you know what I mean? Oh, damn it, I'm getting fucking goosebumps. Is this after?
Farewell, your Majesty. Farewell.
He looks dead there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be something. I mean, I don't think that guy would throw himself at... That's a chicken shit move, man. Little men.
I knew him as a man. I knew his weakness and his strength. But if you ask me, will we ever see his like again? And so it happened, as my saga will tell. The kings and queens, the jarls and earls of Norway, answered the summons of Björn Ironside and came to save their country. For he would...
They taxidermy his ass? Or is that just a sculpture? Okay, that was my reaction, guys. I'm going to get into the discussion. Well, it's not a discussion because it's just me. I'm going to get into this. I'm going to try to break down this episode the best I can. That was just a beautiful... If that was the very last we see of Bjorn, which I believe it is. I mean, his story's over. We might see him again, but his story's over, I think. It was a beautiful send-off. It was a beautiful send-off. I mean, I get so emotional, and you guys have probably seen my Last Samurai ending reaction. Of course, movies like 300 do it, Gladiator. Just when I see these brave people, and in this case, like this brave man, and all these people behind him, like dying for something greater than himself. Yeah, I mean, like for him it was the gods and his people. Ragnar did all those things for his people. Yeah, I mean, and in the end, he died believing in the gods. He died fighting for something he believed in, and trying to defend his homeland. And his death inspired all those people. Like, well, not his death, but his grit and determination, and his you know, he is a tank. He went out there and dying, getting shot by arrows, still not dead. And yeah, and that's all it took. Like, you can see the fear in Ivar and Vitsark and King or Prince Oleg, like their eyes just, God, and just, it was emotional for me. The music and Gunhild just talking to the camera, that real close depth of field, you know, oh my God. And just the music just got me, man. I'm just getting emotional right now thinking about it. I love the show. You know, it's not perfect, but I love it. I love the characters. I love Bjorn. Oh my gosh. So okay, now I'm gonna try to go over my notes. Okay, because I'm all fucked up. I got tears in my eyes. Okay, so we open up beginning. King Harald is alive. I forgot that Harald did rape Ingrid, Bjorn's girl, one of his girls. That's a piece of shit move. You know, I love Harold's character. I don't know why they decided to make that decision for him, because, I mean, I understand that these guys are just murderers, but like the way, when you're in this show, I don't know, it feels like, and I feel like I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but like I can forgive all these murdering and pillaging when I see it from my character's side, but then we have like the brutal rape of one of our other characters that we know and love, and it's just like it zaps away a lot of the love I have for him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope they can redeem that character, but it looks like he's going to live. You know, he's still Harald. You know, he laughs in the face of danger. He won't beg for his life. That's not the Viking way. And then we had King Olaf, who said he was in no hurry to die, but you know, when they said he was going to be executed, he said, "Okay, yeah." I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky. And he was burnt. Yeah, okay. And he was burnt by Prince, like the heir of Russia. It's not made out Russia yet. He was the heir, Prince Igor. And he was really sympathetic for Igor. Igor said, "Hey, don't be afraid. It's all good." And and then we had it was John, chapter 11, verse 25, I think. Whoever believes in me will have undying, you know, you might die, but you believe in me and you won't die, you know, you will live again. Oleg believes in that, and he wants to convert everyone in Scandinavia to Christianity, I believe. So, yeah. I mean, that was really interesting. That was a cool death on Oleg's part, you know, and I love, like, when characters go out that way and they can inspire that kind of fear, just like when Bjorn went out like that, just inspiring that kind of fear, just so emotional for me. Oh, man. But King Harald did escape. It was, I guess I feel like Ivar was going to let him out, and he might have off camera. I'm not sure, okay? And if I missed that, then guys, just let me know. Othir and Ube and Torvi, they're gathering up people to travel, okay? And Othir, or Athelstan is his real name, and Ube, they're having a conversation about the gods, which is always interesting when, you know, some of my favorite parts of the show are like when Ragnar and King Harald did that. And it's like, oh, you know, and he was interpreting Jesus the Son praying to God the Father, because the Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. He interpreted it as that was the All-Father. And Jesus, who is, you know, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, giving thanks to Father God, he interpreted as the All-Father. So he's like, hey, we're basically the same. It was just interesting, that interpretation. And I can't remember all of the events exactly with Flatnose, but the way Athelstan told them, he brutally killed the other family. Yeah, so it's just, I love this episode. Don't have too much else to say. Guys, I loved it. I hope you guys like this reaction and my breakdown. Sorry, it's just me. I'm going to do my best to give you guys some entertaining content. But yeah, leave comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them. And guys, keep it real, okay? And like I said, I am going to do my best to release 2 of these a week. Maybe more if I can, but I got to get my editor, make sure it's something that's sustainable, because I want to be consistent. But probably 2 a week, and hope you guys enjoy this ride like me, okay? Make sure you check out other reactions too, And that's about it. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this reaction and my analysis breakdown of the episode. If you like us, you like this channel, you want to support us, just like and subscribe. Hit that notification. Leave some comments down below. Let's get some conversation going. What do you guys think is going to happen in the finale? Okay, let me know. All right?